Right, 80s right now, feels like summertime outside. Official start to summer is on Wednesday, and it already feels like it, but boy, we're getting that humidity up and it's really starting to feel like it. So dew points, we measure how thick that air feels. We've got dew points in the 60s now for many of you. That's air you can wear, and it only gets worse from there down to the south. It is real thick down towards the Ohio Valley, but notice just off towards our north, we've kind of got this battle between dry air in our northern counties, some humidity in the southern counties, and it's all courtesy of this low pressure that's trying to move in. It's not going to have a whole lot of movement tonight. The other thing it's counteracting is some of the drier air off towards the north, but this is a whole complex of the low pressure heads down into areas of Alabama. I mentioned earlier broadcast, Mobile, Alabama had upwards of 10 inches of rain since this morning. They've got flood emergencies down there. Storms have just sat along the Gulf Coast over the last couple days, in addition to the severe weather they've had. But for us, our concern is this low. It's going to stay in place tonight. It's going to stay in place tomorrow. So you notice the northern fringe of this is getting into our southern counties, but that dry air is really going to erode a lot of this rain. So we're not expecting a lot of rain tonight or tomorrow, but then we get in the weekend, things start to change. What you have noticed is the clouds are increased, and you say, Matt, what is this out over the lake? This has been ongoing. Is this lake effect rain? No, those are mayflies, all right? They're in a swarm out there. Could be midges as well. Midges are almost done, though. It is mayfly season. The other thing you pick up on here is outflow boundaries. That's that cooler air pushing inland, but let's keep those mayflies offshore, shall we? Warmer nights are ahead. Our warmest night of the spring so far, 63 degrees. Tonight is going to be the warmest night of the spring so far. We'll be in the 60s, mid-60s at that, and we stay there. So the AC is probably going to need to be on. If you've had that window open over the course of the spring so far, it's going to get uncomfortable if you leave it open next couple nights. National Design Mart hour by hour forecast. You see that early shower. Tomorrow will be mainly dry. We'll have sun and clouds, and then we could bubble up a couple storms likely along the lake breeze tomorrow afternoon. So don't rule out maybe some isolated downpours near the lake tomorrow. It all goes away after sunset. And then we talk humidity. It gets real thick around here this weekend, and that is because this low pressure, which sinks down to the south, will start to come back at us. Look at the coverage on Friday. Showers and thunderstorms mainly during the afternoon. Saturday, more of the same. It'll finally pull out of here on Sunday, but we replace it with more rain. I mean, this is just what we need if you are still in the drought, which most of us are. My goodness. The other thing, tropics getting going. Hurricane season already started. We've got Tropical Storm Brett. This is legit. Look at the path of this, heading over towards the Lesser and Greater Antilles. This could become a problem not until the following week, so not this week, but next week. Maybe for coastal interests in the Gulf of Mexico. How about that? Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. Cooler Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Don't let that fool you. It's going to be thick and humid around here with temps in the 70s. More rain expected next week.